Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking crystals and cards to see what your person is currently thinking and feeling. So yeah, here we have 3 crystals in front of you. We have crystal 1, that's going to be representing pile 1. This is the citrine. Crystal 2, which is amethyst. I promise this is amethyst. It's just super dark. And pile 3, which is represented by this tiger's eyes. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon these crystals and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on the angel numbers and the timestamps, the crystals. It's really up to you, but yeah, go ahead and pick one and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you. So yeah, I'm going to get started by picking cards from the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. As if you've been following me lately, I have been feeling this deck so much. Okay, yeah, literally as I said that, we have cards that fall out. The first card that we have here is the Arise. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Arise. Your person wants something to arise out of the situation. I really love this card because it is a beacon of hope, okay? It's not just you. Your person also has hope for this connection. Your person wants something to come out of this connection. They want something like, tangible, like something in the 3D. This is the 23rd card in the Major Arcana, but the Major Arcana only has 22 cards, but this deck has 24, I believe. And yeah, this is the 23rd card. So this is telling me that there is unfinished business in this connection. This is also telling me, since this is an extension of the Major Arcana, there's more that the both of you really have to experience in this, oh my god, experience in this connection together, okay? There is more that the both of you have on this journey together, should that be something you want, okay? You always have free will to not do that. There exists this thing as cord cutting, setting boundaries and things like that, but like I'm seeing that this person still wants that with you. They feel like they're you and them, it just feels like it was very short-lived, okay? They're just like, no, this wasn't enough time. They don't, in fact, they're even kind of like trying to figure out like, oh, what went wrong, like why aren't, like why did this end? And for a lot of you guys, maybe you're just like, oh, this person should know. Maybe it was their fault that they decided to, like, whatever they did kind of maybe led to the ending, or you were just fed up or something like that. But it's like, honestly, this person is still a little bit clueless. They are kind of like lacking self-awareness at the moment. So the good thing about this card is that they're finally doing a deep dive. Okay, like look at the way he's looking out into the horizon. It's like, they're thinking of ways. Okay, there's like some cards that just fell out. That's actually so crazy. I didn't even move this deck. We're gonna go and pick those cards, of course, but it's just like, yeah, so this person, they want something to arise out of the situation so bad that they're contemplating everything. They're thinking about like, oh, what did they do? What could they have done wrong? You know how like you give a presentation, or maybe after having a conversation with someone, you kind of like go over the things that you said, and you're just like, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that. Like that's kind of the state of mind that your person's at. Okay, even if it seems unlikely, trust me when I say this person is an overthinker. Okay, they may have like at times acted like, nonchalant. They weren't an overthinker. Maybe they might have called you out for overthinking even, but no, this person definitely is an overthinker. And it's like, maybe they don't know it. Maybe they haven't come to terms with it or acknowledged it. That is kind of what I'm seeing with this person. They are oblivious to their actions. This person does need to do a deep dive into like what's really going on within them, why they do certain things. It's like they just do it, and like they kind of like then they regret it. Then they're just like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. That this was a stupid move. It's just like, it's maybe you're thinking, okay, so why didn't you think twice before making that silly mistake or saying that thing or doing whatever that didn't serve this connection? Something along the lines of that. Like I feel like a lot of you guys are just like, okay, can this person just like pick up on the hints, pick up on the clues, and I feel like this person finally is starting to, okay, the arise. This means the starting of a situation, like something is arising. Even though this is like the penultimate major arcana in this deck, it's kind of like both an extension and the beginning of something. So I'm seeing like a new beginning. Like, for a lot of you guys, you already know this. Well, obviously, you know this person, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You know them to an extent. So what I'm seeing is that like they want a fresh beginning, but like they want to pick up where you left off. but they're gonna try and come back as a better version, or like the new and improved version, okay? Because I'm finally seeing this person like having some like maturity knocked into them. I don't know why, but I'm just getting like low-key immature vibes from this person. Not like super bad or anything, not like super immature and like, oh my gosh, they've, you know, they can't do basic things, not like that really, but it's just like you just wish this person was a little bit more wiser, a little bit more nuanced, or picked up on clues, or kind of just like, you know, I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, you really wish they could like kind of read your mind. You shouldn't have to like explain yourself to them. But I'm just seeing that, you know, maybe this person like never really had anyone that like completely understood them. So you know, okay, no, let me take that back. I'm seeing maybe you're someone that like, you know, may have had a hard time being understood, and this person could have been someone that had a hard time understanding other people, because their way of doing things is like straightforward. Like I'm just seeing this person may not be as like nuanced or like think really deeply about anything. Not trying to bash them at all, but like the good part about this is that like, you know, when they know something, they genuinely know it. They don't question too much. So something that I'm seeing is that like, you know, they have real feelings for you, okay? Like for this person, it's just like a yes or no. There's like, you know, it's like a yes or a no, no, maybe. I cannot sing. That was from Katy Perry's Dark Horse. I don't know why. I've been getting that like song a lot on my like recommendations and things like that. I'm so sorry if I scarred your ears, but it's just like the good thing is that like, you know, your person knows they like you, and they're like pretty sure about that, okay? There's not really like too much gray area. They're just like, okay, it's either yes, no, black, white. I like this person or I don't like this person, and they like you. They like you. And I'm even seeing that when things are a yes for them, it stays a yes for a very long time, which is a good thing. Um, for whatever reason, I'm getting like stubborn vibes from this person as well. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards. I feel like I've talked a lot about this card, but I just got so much from this card and just the other spiritual downloads that I've been getting. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Like this was faced upside down, so I didn't know what this was going to be, but I'm just like, okay, I would not be surprised if we got the Seven of Pentacles, because I am seeing this person is fixated on you. They do want to make this work. The Seven of Pentacles is amazing because this talks about really investing your time, energy, and effort into this connection, and that is exactly what this person wants, okay? This person wants to invest time into you, energy in this connection. I'm seeing that like, you know, maybe if you were the one that was kind of doing everything, or like you were giving a lot of time, energy, effort, they're finally like, you know, becoming aware to that and realizing that like, wow, this person's actually doing so much, you know, it's time for me to wake the heck up. Like that's a message that they could be getting from their higher selves. So that's also something else, you know, that I'm seeing really happening in this connection behind the scenes. And something that I really like about the Seven of Pentacles is that, you know, it has to do with the 3D. So it's just like whatever is going on behind the scenes, it's finally going to manifest in the 3D, okay? This person wants to build with you. They want to grow with you. This is even the manifestation card. I am gonna like 100% say that your person has been manifesting you, pile one. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hands down. You could also be manifesting them as well, but this is all about manifestations coming to fruition. And I'm seeing, since that energy is really coming from both sides, you know, when two people really want something or wish for something or pray for something, I mean, it's meant to happen. So I do see that there is still a future left for this connection. There is something more that you both need to go through. I'm even seeing some sort of test. It's like, you know, the universe wants to test you to see like, you know, where this is going to go, how well you work together as a team. Like, you know, those team building activities that you do at like corporate events or school or whatever, you know, professional stream of work, or just and for anything. Like it could be for college tours. I don't know why I'm so fixated on that, but I'm seeing it's like, you know, the universe is gonna like, you know, test this person and test you to see if the both of you are ready for one another, and see how you connect, how you communicate, and yeah, just how well you get along together. Okay, this is all about like putting in the work, putting in the effort. So I'm seeing it's like the universe is kind of like testing them to see what they do for you, or they're gonna go through some sort of test, or maybe they're gonna like try and prove themselves to you and be like, okay, you know what, like I can do this. Like I gotta step up my game, and I gotta do something to really show that like I care about this person, you know, something tangible, something in the 3D. So I really do see that happening for you, in case you were wondering. So yeah, progress is definitely happening. This person is finally awakening, arising, seeing the light of the situation, awakening to the truth of this connection. Yeah, and then we also got the Page of Cups. I love this. Yeah, so this is all about giving you a message of love. Okay, pages have to do with love. And, you know, since we got this after the Seven of Pentacles, this tells me that yeah, the Page of Cups is basically clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me that your person's gonna give you some sort of message that they are ready. The whole thing that I was saying about like the testing, I feel like they're gonna pass that test, okay? I was not expecting to get an answer so quickly. I wasn't even really expecting to get it in the reading. I thought that's something that, Spirit was really gonna show you, or, just this connection was gonna show you, or they were gonna prove to you. But I really do feel like, they wanna tell you, like, look, I'm serious about this. I wanna make this work. I have feelings for you. Let's see where this goes. I am gonna say that things are still a little bit like in the beginning phases here, at least with these cards. So it's just like things will definitely start up, but maybe just being completely honest, don't expect like huge major changes, but rather like gradual changes that feel natural, that really go with the flow here. So that's actually a good thing, okay? Because sometimes if the opposite happens, that's the equivalent of getting like love bombed, and like no one wants that. So it's almost a good thing that it's going at the pace that it is. So I'm seeing that things are working out for you for the best. So um, yeah, definitely a message coming in, something that you're gonna want to hear, something that you're really gonna like, something that's gonna be like fulfilling for you to hear. Okay, because sometimes it's like we do get like messenger cards. I mean, this usually is like a fulfilling type of message, but I will say this isn't exactly the Knight of Cups or King of Cups or Queen of Cups. So it's just like there's still a little bit more, that this person has to go through, or this connection kind of has to go through before it reaches that stage. But again, like baby steps, things are happening, things definitely are progressing. So that's a really positive sign. That's a really great thing that I'm seeing for you. Okay, and then we also got the Eight of Swords and the Emperor, two very different cards with very different like energies and messages. So this Eight of Swords has to do with anxiety, self-imposed restrictions. This person really cares about what you think about them with this Emperor here. This is associated with Aries, which is associated with the first house, which is the ascendant, aka your rising sign, how people see you. So it's like, your person kind of feels intimidated in a way because they really want you to see them as this Emperor, and it's like they would feel bad, or they would like, kind of be in this Eight of Swords energy where they're really doubting themselves and having limiting beliefs about themselves if they don't appear a certain way, if that makes sense. Okay, like they are, in fact, I'm seeing like this person could be kind of a tryharder. They could be trying so hard to be seen a certain way, like be seen as this like masculine person who has it all. They don't necessarily have to be a masculine, but like this person that just has their entire life together. The Emperor, someone who's really well known in society, someone who's not really a simp but still will treat you well, someone who is loyal, but someone who's also very strong, strong-headed, strong-minded. And it's like kind of this person wants to come off that way, but what they feel inside is like the opposite. So I'm seeing this person could even have somewhat of a tough exterior, but they're softies on the inside. Okay, they're really sensitive. Like I literally, like, I have an eclair right here, and it's like, okay, this is interesting. I just went to the Van Gogh exhibit. Sorry, this is like half eaten. This is the Starry Night here, and it's like the shell is kind of hard. Okay, like the icing, the frosting is kind of hard, but it's so soft and creamy on the inside, and like that's literally the vibes that I'm getting from this person. If this person doesn't, maybe they don't act sensitive or anything like that, that is definitely not the case. Okay, they are softies deep down. Let me tell you that. Okay, like I'm at this point, I'm repeating myself, but it is something that you should know. Also, this Emperor card, it's interesting because it is associated with Aries, and regardless of whether someone is an Aries or not, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. Aries energy basically, is sensitive. Aries are very sensitive people on the inside. It's just like they kind of like maybe get over things fast, but like they are very sensitive. I've even seen so many TikToks and, I guess statements about people saying that like fire signs, especially Aries, are just as sensitive as water signs, but like in a different way. Like they're the same signs in different fonts. In fact, they're even more emotional. It's just their emotions come out in different ways. But yeah, this person really does like you. They do care about you. And this is someone who's loyal, someone who wants to take care of you. I feel like this person kind of has this need to like, be a provider, take care of you, or like prove themselves, be like the sort of, again, they don't have to be masculine, but like, the head of the household, someone who is very strong, has a tough exterior, kind of has to like uphold the family in a certain way. Like, every single member is important. Even like the divine feminine has a way that, she upholds the house. But like, it's a little bit different, right? Like they have different responsibilities. And, this is just like based on like just feminine and masculine, like roles in society. Of course, things are changing and moving, but like, for the purposes of this reading, I'm just seeing that this person wants you to see them as this, like, strong person who has it all, regardless of gender or whatever they identify with. But like, in doing so, it's just like they're kind of like not staying true to themselves. I'm seeing like fake it till you make it. Like, this person could have been faking certain things. Like, okay, let me take that back. Like, not faking certain things, but rather hiding certain things. Like, if they had this like tough demeanor or exterior, like I said, they're softies deep down. So it's almost like they're faking this, like, oh, I am so hard. No one can, like, make me feel a certain way. No one can tear me down. I'm no simp. But like, I'm seeing their feelings for you are a lot deeper than they let on. Okay, it's just that they just, maybe they're not really the best at processing their emotions, or yeah, the way that they like kind of, what do you call, express emotions isn't really, maybe the way that you wish they did. And with this Page of Cups, again, it's like we got the Page of Cups instead of like the King or Queen or even Knight, right? So it's just like they have a little bit more work to do in terms of like, really coming to terms with their feelings, processing them, and expressing them. So yeah, that's just something else that I'm seeing here. Okay, let's go and pick a couple more cards. Yeah, we also got the Nine of Cups. I love this. I love this so much. Wow. This was also face down. All of these cards were face down. I'm like literally just, going along. Like, as I'm picking the cards. But the great thing is, like, I literally said that this person feels a lot more for you than they let on. And this Nine of Cups is literally a dream come true, wishes fulfilled type card. Okay, you are this person's dream come true. They have deep feelings for you, major feelings for you. You emotionally satisfy them. Yeah, this is definitely a card of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. That is actually so crazy. I was literally just like writing something in my notebook, and like something that came to me was like fulfillment, and I'm all like, wow, okay, that's like, it's crazy that we got this Nine of Cups, because that's exactly what that represents. And you really do fulfill this person emotionally, mentally, holistically. You really fulfill this person in a way that, like, maybe like not everyone does. Okay, like even with you, like, maybe you could have dated certain people that you felt a little bit more strongly for than others. And the good news is that you are this person for them. They definitely feel a lot stronger for you than maybe they felt for others, or they just felt like this connection with you that they may have had a hard time feeling with others. So yeah, that's also something that I'm seeing here with this beautiful Nine of Cups card. Yeah, I love this. I love this so much, because it tells me that the feelings are real, genuine, authentic. They're not just playing around. They're definitely not like, love bombing you, or, like playing games. Like, they're not really the type to play games. If they do, it's just because of this, Eight of Swords. They're a little bit insecure. Maybe they're scared of rejection. So it's more like a subconscious self-defense mechanism. But with this Nine of Cups, I'm seeing, yeah, they have real feelings for you. And it's going to take them a little bit of a while or some time to really express that and get that out there in a way that, they don't have to like play around. Like, just get it out in a healthy manner. Like, when you're young, it's like easier to tell people like, oh, I like you, I love you, blah blah blah. But when you get older, like, sometimes we go through like hard relationships that teach us a lot, but also scar us at the same time. So maybe this person has a hard time like actually saying that or expressing those feelings because of that. But they know that you're it. They know that, like, you are someone that they feel that way for, and you're like the only one. Okay, like, I'm not even seeing any third parties unless you already know of one. But it's just like you're literally the only one they feel this way for. Okay, of course there's like attractive people everywhere, but to really have that bond, to have that connection, to have that attraction go past the surface level, I mean, that's not something you find every day. So it's like, I'm even seeing that this person feels really lucky to be with you and be around you. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more cards. Yeah, so oh my gosh, okay, yeah, we got the Two of Swords and we got the King of Pentacles. Okay, I really like that we got the King of Pentacles and the Emperor card, because this does tell me that this person is maturing. They are leveling up. They are getting closer to being the best and higher version of themselves. So, it's definitely a work in progress, but it's happening. It's moving. And yeah, I want to talk about this Two of Swords. So at times they just don't know what to do. They are conflicted. This does have to do with, going back and forth, like an internal back and forth. It's associated with the full moon in Libra, and Libras are kind of known to be a little bit indecisive as well. So it's just like they don't really know what to do about this connection. They don't know how to come forward in a way that's going to be good for the both of you, because I am seeing this person cares about what you think. Okay, like, they don't want to just play with your feelings, but at the same time they don't want to be like, overwhelming, or like say something that they're not super comfortable with, as in like love bomb, or sound fake or anything. Because I'm seeing that this person wants to be as genuine as possible, but also communicate in a way that, like, you're also like satisfied and you don't feel like they're too much or too little. Like, see, even the way that I'm saying things, like this person is overthinking things, okay? Like they definitely need to like meditate or do something to gain more mental clarity, but I feel like that will happen soon enough. But yeah, like they kind of have to get out of this phase, which it's happening again. It's definitely there's definitely a transformation happening. Things are transpiring behind the scenes. And this person is going to get ready to make you an offer, like once they've made that decision. But I'm even seeing this overthinking, this kind of like thinking a lot is good. Like I kept like having to scratch my head, like something really going on in the noggin there, the crown chakra here. But like my point is, it's almost good that they're overthinking so that they can be sure of what they want. Okay, like it's like they're really choosing you because they want to be with you, not because they need you, not because like you fulfill some sort of void within them. I mean, you do, but like in a good way, like in a way that others don't. Of course, like we fulfill our own self, like quote unquote voids and things like that. But yeah, like what I'm seeing is that your person is pretty picky on who they want to be with, who they really feel that way, for. Who they give themselves to emotionally, who they like really really fall for, and like you are this person for them. They are definitely falling for you. They're in the process of doing that. They already do like you and have like deeper feeling, like their deeper feelings are forming, but they have feelings that go past the surface level. And they've been doing a lot of thinking and like just pondering and this back and forth, and soon they're just gonna be like, screw it, I'm gonna go after this. Like I've thought about this enough. Now it's time for me to actually make a move. Now it's time for something to actually happen in the 3D. This King of Pentacles is someone who's very kind, generous, someone who loves treating their partner. Also, this kind of gives off like sugar daddy vibes. So like maybe this person wants to like literally treat you out to dinner or like give you some sort of gift, or maybe acts of service or quality time. Like their love language, I feel like, is really gonna be very apparent. I'm seeing it could be acts of service or gift giving for some of you guys, but it doesn't have to be the case. But this King of Pentacles is someone who's warm, kind, caring, mature, someone who really knows how to be in a relationship, knows how to give, and also be very stable, loyal, dependable, reliable. Okay, I'm seeing that is where this connection is headed. It's heading towards like a full-on committed relationship. If you're already not in that, but like whatever that next phase looks like for you, it's happening. But I'm definitely seeing like stability a lot, staying around for the long term. I'm even getting like Taurus energy here. Taurus tend to stick around for a long time. So yeah, that's something, if that's something that you want, this connection is definitely heading towards that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recap the signs real quick because we got a lot of cards. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting Taurus energy. I'm getting Libra energy. Nine of Cups, I'm getting like Scorpio, Pisces energy. Page of Cups, yeah, I would say all the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, Libra energy again. We got Aries. That's funny, we got Arise. That kind of sounds like Aries as well. And then we also got Virgo energy. So maybe someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But if you didn't hear your sign, don't worry too much about it. I always say it has more to do with the actual messages than the signs. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of love oracle cards to see like what love messages your person would give you. This is for my handwritten deck, literally just sticky notes. Okay, yeah, we got I want to impress you. That King of Cups, or no, sorry, King of Pentacles is definitely about impressing you. Even the Emperor, like kind of like proving themselves to you. The whole thing that I was saying about like this person really wants to like stand out to you and like be seen a certain way. They want you to think that like, wow, like, oh, funny, someone literally just texted me, wow, that's intense. Like the same time I said it, like before I even saw that text. Yeah, and yeah, we got I want to impress you. They really want to wow you. They really want you to like think a certain way of them, like, oh wow, like I'm with this amazing masculine person that is so that really has or it doesn't have to be masculine, but I keep getting that out of my mouth. But like this person who has so much going on for them, someone who is really well put together, well rounded. Like they want you to see them as that, or like at least see how much they improved. It's interesting because like, okay, I keep referencing New Girl even though like I finished the show, but it's like the whole thing about like Nick and like Winston, like where they're arguing whose job is harder. Winston is a cop and Nick is literally what do you call, like he owns a bar, and they're arguing whose job is harder. And it's, I guess to each their own. Maybe I won't like give my personal opinions, but basically like Winston is the cop and his partner Ali is just like, it's not a competition. Like they switch places. Okay, like Nick is just like, okay, Winston, why don't you try out being a bar owner for a day? Because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of planning. You know, you have to like really know your employee schedules and stuff like that. And yeah, like, you know, Winston kind of just like disses him a little bit, like is a little bit condescending, and then Allie's just like, you know, she's kind of straightforward, but she's just like, you fool. Nick just wants you to know how much he's grown and how much he's improved, because he's sort of been that character who, like, you know, his character development was a little bit slow. He was kind of, you know, didn't really know what he wanted to do with his life. And yeah, like him getting like a big job is, you know, like a big deal and things like that. Him actually taking responsibility and accountability. Yeah, that was so long, but it's like this person wants you to see that they've improved, that they've grown, or they're in the process of doing that. You know, even with the Seven of Pentacles that we got, that is all about building, growing, things coming to fruition, really putting in the work. Okay, yeah, putting in the time, effort, and I keep getting that. I'm putting in the work. That TikTok, that was, yeah, that sound, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this person, like, they care so much about what you think. I cannot stress that enough. We also got, I'm obsessed with you. I would not be surprised. I do feel like they're fixated on you. They're fixated on this connection with all like the stubborn pentacles cards that we got there, even with the, you know, Taurus energy. Yeah. And then we also got, I don't want anyone else but you. Oh my gosh, another example of how they're fixated on you. They think you're great, they think you're amazing. And yeah, there's just this feeling that you give them, you know, the Nine of Cups. You this connection is very emotionally satisfying for them. And again, this is not something that they can just like up and, you know, away and find every day. It's something that takes time to form. I really feel like, you know, this person and you took the time to really get to know one another and form this, you know, amazing bond that's just, that's continuing to grow, like as I'm speaking. Okay, no matter what type of contact or situation that you're in, whether it be no contact, little contact, you're seeing this person, yeah, this person really feels like there's potential in this connection and they really want to explore that. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile one. I really hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck to see what is going on in this connection. How is your person feeling? Where is this connection headed? Okay, you're going to be really happy with the first card that we have. The Six of Wands. Yeah, this just came flying out. Very Six of Wands of this card. This is all about victory, success, achievements, accomplishments. This is all about even them wanting to gain your attention in some way, or maybe even like show you off. Yeah, like this person feels like there's like okay, this is the kind of person who loves pursuing people. I'm seeing that they definitely pursued you pretty heavily in the beginning. They still could be, I mean, if you're still seeing this person, but it's almost like things only kind of happen when they go forth and, you know, take the action. Because I'm seeing for a lot of you, maybe you're not like super confident in making the first move, or maybe you think that like, okay, the other person should make the first move or something. But like this person kind of is giving me like dominant energy, like, oh, let me ask this person out, let me like, you know, get this connection moving along. So I'm seeing that, like, you know, that is something that they're still gonna do. It doesn't even matter how long you've been in separation, doesn't even matter what's happened. I feel like this person is gonna come back, come and try to win you back, or at least gain your attention in some way, or at least strike up a conversation with you at the very least. But I'm just seeing that, you know, this person feels this like magnetic attraction towards you. You know, they're very passionate about you with this Wands card as well. And, you know, 6, that's an even number. So I'm really seeing that, like, you know, whatever you're thinking and feeling, it's reciprocated. Okay, they are very much into you in that sense. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. I love it. Like, you know, we started off this reading with so much energy, really started this off with a bang. But like, you know, this has to do with victory, success, achievements, whatever happens. Like, this person just wants to be on good terms with you. I feel like this is kind of the person who does have a need to be liked. This sort of gives me like, you know, Leo energy. So yeah, that is another message that I'm getting here. Like, but especially by you. Okay, like, it's not just anyone and everyone. Like, this is someone, you know, they would only do that to someone that they genuinely care about, someone that they genuinely, like, you know, have like feelings for and affinity towards, magnetic attraction towards, passion towards. Okay, so yeah, I am seeing that, you know, this person really does think, you know, pretty highly of you, and they want to make sure that, like, you know, you also view them in a certain way. Like, you know, you also like think that like, okay, they have a lot going on for them, they're also like, you know, like good enough, worthy enough to be with you. It's interesting because we got a similar message to that in pile one. I believe we do the Emperor, but like, you know, this sort of like fire sign energy just tells me that like, okay, you know, they do care about appearances, they do care about like at least, you know, having dignity in them, you know, wanting to think like wanting you to think highly of them. Yeah. But I really like the whole thing about attention. Like I feel like, you know, they've definitely been like talking about you to other people, or like something about them wanting to show you off, okay? Or maybe they're asking for advice about you, but people around them definitely know about you, definitely know about this connection. So yeah, and I'm just seeing they're gonna do something to gain your attention. This is kind of like a go big, go grand kind of card, but it could even just be like maybe they're posting more, or maybe you'll even see like, you know, signs of them. But like I'm more seeing that, you know, this is something like tangible that they're gonna do, even if you're like blocked or something, or like they're blocked, something's still gonna happen. Okay, like maybe they'll like unblock you one day or something if that is the case, or maybe they'll just randomly request you if like, you know, you're not necessarily blocked or they're not blocked, but you're just not following each other, or maybe they'll like your picture out of like nowhere. But something to gain your attention for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go and pick some more cards. Okay, we also did get the Two of Swords. So with this Two of Swords, I'm seeing that they are indecisive about something. They kind of do have a lot going on in their mind. I'm seeing like, okay, they know that they want to make some sort of like grand move, big gesture to gain your attention, but they're also not sure like what to do. They're not sure like, you know, what is it that they have to do? How should they really come forward in the first place? Yeah, you know, that's something that they still kind of have to think through, because I'm seeing they want this gesture to be good and big and capture attention, but it has to be something that's like thought out, like well thought out. So I'm seeing that they could even be overthinking things, which it's interesting because this Six of Wands is more of like an impulsive go for it card, but like, you know, because we got the Two of Swords after that, sometimes we have to look at like the energies surrounding a card too to see what's going on. I am seeing that, you know, oh my gosh, my legs are like falling asleep here. It's funny because like, you know, this is also like she's blinded, you know, not really knowing what to do. It's like, you know, they could be like sleeping, but like, or sleeping on this, they could have been sleeping on this connection, but it's like they're finally gonna have an epiphany and like, you know, see the truth of this connection, see the clarity, and like gain some clarity and see like, you know, what you really mean to them, what this connection really means to them. I feel like they already know that, but like, you know, just they're doing a lot of thinking about this, and you know, because they know that, like they're thinking about a way to come forward and like let you know that, maybe convey that to you, but also in a way that like, you know, it's not like too overwhelming, you know, to the point where like you just feel like they're doing too much. It's funny because the Six of Wands kind of is a doing too much type of card, but then, you know, this Two of Swords kind of like evens it out a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some clarifying cards from another deck to see what exactly it is that they're confused about, okay? Because this does have to do with full moon and Libra energy. Libras do have like a tendency to be indecisive. Don't worry too much if no one is a Libra or has Libra placements. It has more to do with the messages more than anything, as I always say. So yeah, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some more cards to see what exactly it is that they are confuzzled about. I don't know why I got that word, but like they need some sort of clarity on something. I'm seeing, you know, from that Six of Wands, I'm really getting that it's, you know, they're trying to think about how they want to come forward and make a gesture big enough, but also like, you know, not like too much that it scares you off enough as well. So yeah, okay, we did get these three cards. I'm gonna take a look at them right now. Interesting. Oh my gosh, we got the Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Devil. Three very, very, very different cards. Okay, so let's talk about the Five of Wands. I'm seeing that like maybe there could have been some sort of discord or like fights in this connection, some sort of disagreement, and I'm seeing that, you know, they definitely could have given in to their like negative impulses. Maybe they just acted out of their higher good. They may have said things that they didn't really mean. Maybe you did as well, and like, you know, they're just kind of like blinded on how to come forward, and they're just like, should I even come forward? Will this person even like, you know, be receptive to me? They're oh my gosh, they're a little bit scared that you might not, you know, be as accepting of them this time, because they know they messed up. I really am getting the energy that they messed up, and you know, they did something, like I said, out of their higher good. This does have to do with like negative habits, negative patterns, negative thought cycles, or limiting beliefs, or something bad, sometimes even addictions, but just something like overall negative. And now they're just like, oh my gosh, like what do I do? Like, do I come forward? Do I like wait it out, because it's almost like they feel like they have to make some sort of big gesture to in order to win you back. Like they messed up so bad that like the next thing that they have to do has to be like above and beyond. Okay, no more mediocrity, no more like take me back, blah blah blah. Like I mix those two words together. And I feel like you could also be in that state of mind. Like you may feel that this person like put you through so much, or this connection kind of put you through the ringer a little bit, with these two cards here, that you're just like, okay, this person has to do something big, make some big gesture in order to win me back. And I'm really seeing it is headed towards that, which is a good thing. Okay, so at least they're thinking about what they want to do, what their next move is in order for them to like come back and actually win you over, and for you to actually be receptive to them. Yeah. And then we also got the Ace of Cups. So this tells me that there is love here. There definitely are feelings there. There is a little bit of immaturity as well, not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit of like, ego complex going on here as well. But I feel like, ego complex and just anything related to the ego usually stems from deeply rooted insecurities. But it's like regardless of that, they do love you, they do care about you, they still do have feelings for you. Or even if you are seeing this person, if you are seeing this person already, then this is confirmation that they have feelings for you. Yeah. And then with this Devil card, I'm also seeing that they they're definitely attracted to you. This definitely does have to do with like lust, magnetic attraction, passion. They love getting intimate with you, or they definitely think about that or fantasize about that. So yeah, but this Ace of Cups tells me that it does go beyond the physical. There is real love here, okay? But there are certain things like that are still weighing on their mind. Maybe this some fights between the both of you, and like they feel mostly guilty, they know that it's like mostly their fault, but maybe for some of you guys you could have also said something that still weighs on their mind a lot, and they're just like, oh my gosh, you know what, I don't ever want to run into this toxic situation again. I don't ever want to go through it, because I feel like it's stressed the both of you out, this two energy here. And that's, I feel like now they want to come back when like they're healthier, or they have like something like big, tangible, something like yeah, when they have something like more tangible to give you, something big, as in the whole thing I was thinking about, making a grand gesture and something that you can't really say no to, or like yeah, they're really hoping that you don't, because I'm also seeing they would be really sensitive to rejection. Even if you reject them, they would feel hurt, even though they know that is something that they might kind of deserve. So yeah, wow, I literally got a notification during this from a Gemini. Maybe you could even be dealing with a Gemini. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards to see what's going on here. Yeah, so we did get this card here with the Three of Cups. I am seeing that for some of you guys there could have been some sort of third party situation in this connection. That kind of also makes sense with the Devil card and Five of Wands card. Five of Wands has to do with competition, so I'm really seeing that maybe at times you thought that you had competition with maybe other people that were like interested in them, or maybe you were scared that they were seeing other people, and vice versa too. I also feel like they think that they have competition. Okay, like I'm really seeing that the Six of Wands, they want to like really stand out to you. They really do care about what you think about them, because they know that you can get anyone you want. Okay, you are smart, well traveled, you have a lot going on for you. You just are very accomplished. You're someone that a lot of people want to be with, a lot of people want to be around. You're definitely someone that a lot of people find attractive. I mean, even with the Devil card here, okay, you are very, 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 very freaking attractive, handsome, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, whatever resonates with you. Yeah, so they feel like they need to do something in order for them to stand out, because maybe they feel like there could have been a third party on your side, hence this Five of Wands, like them feeling like they were in some sort of competition. Yeah, but I'm seeing maybe this could have been something that went both ways. Maybe you were also a little bit like intimidated, or kind of scared that they might have had a third party on their side. But what I'm seeing is that like if there was a third party, okay, so I'm not telling you something you don't already know. If there is no third party, then you don't have to worry about that. Okay, this don't worry about this third party. Maybe you could pick a different pile, but I'm not telling something you already don't know. But my point is that, okay, I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I was saying that like you don't ever have to worry about this third party, because with this Ace of Cups, this tells me that they care about you. Your love for them is definitely reciprocated. It's not just on your side, it's on both of your sides. Okay, the both of you are very into one another equally. The both of you are so emotionally attracted to and attached to one another. This devil actually does speak to attachment as well. Sometimes it is like, unhealthy attachment, codependency. But honestly, like, with this Ace of Cups, I'm seeing that they are so drawn to you, so drawn to your energy. They are very much into you, very passionate about you, very just like, like in their feels for you for sure. Okay. Like, and I feel like they really like grew to have that. Maybe they are someone who's kind of like, slow to love, slow to fall in love or fall for people, but I am seeing, they did fall for you anyways. Maybe even for some of you guys, this could have been a friends with benefits or situationship type of situation. Doesn't have to be the case, but my point is, regardless of whatever it was, they ended up really, really falling for you. They still are, like, they have feelings for you. And I'm seeing that this third party isn't really necessarily anyone that you have to worry about. Like, they're not that into them emotionally at all, because they're into you. Like, all the cards sort of, like, point to them being emotionally involved with you. So don't stress yourself out worrying about this third party. The more you do, the more you might even manifest their presence if there is one again. Yeah. Okay, so we also got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so this person is insecure. I'm not gonna lie to you, pile two. This person does go through a lot on a daily basis. They are someone who, you know, yeah, like it's their own thoughts, okay, that are their worst enemies. Like they are their own worst enemies. They could even like, be a little bit self-sabotaging at times. But yeah, with this Eight of Swords, they're just like blinded to something. Okay. I'm even seeing like, this Two of Swords, both of these have like, blindfolds. It's like they know that they like you and they know that they do value you, but it's just like at times, they're only scared to lose you when they feel like there's someone else that's coming. Okay. Like, you know, like if they feel like there's some sort of like external threat, that's when they really want to like start like gaining your attention to like, get rid of this like, potential third party or something. But it's like, when you're there, like I'm seeing at times they could have taken you for granted. And, that's something that they kind of have to awaken to. Okay. They have to be a little bit more self-aware. I'm seeing that they are a little bit oblivious at times. But again, that's just due to their own insecurities. I feel like we got a very similar message in pile one, but with very different cards. But I feel like that's maybe the general energy of today's reading. But yeah, they do have some growing up to do. They definitely do have some maturing to do and some just like opening their eyes. I definitely feel like their third eye chakra, crown eye chakra is pretty closed, but yours is probably more open. I feel like you're really self-aware. You know how your actions and words impact people, but this person has a little bit more work to do on that. Okay, like I'm even getting Aquarius vibes. I don't know why, but like this sort of reminds me of Aquarius behavior. Doesn't have to be the case, but yeah. Okay, let me go and pick some more cards. Okay, so we did get the Four Wands. I like where this is headed. This has to do with marriage. Okay, this is literally about wedding celebration, marriage. I don't know, I said marriage is plural. Like I'm even seeing maybe someone wants to invite you to a wedding or like some sort of party or celebration. But like this is the card of marriage. Four represents stability, especially when it comes to love. And this also reminds me of like 1111. I love this card because the Four Wands, it's like two wands on each side and then one. Yeah, that basically like forms like 1111 if you think about it. And yeah, this Venus and Aries, they are very passionate about you, but they're also like emotionally attracted to you. And I feel like that's the theme that we've been getting in this reading, even with the Devil and then the Ace of Cups. The Devil has to do with more like physical attraction, whereas the Ace of Cups has to do with romantic attraction, like feelings and things like that. And same with the Venus and Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, which is very like passionate. And Venus has to do with love, or Venus is the planet of love and emotions and feelings. So there's a mix of the both of them. So yeah. Okay, let's go and pick a couple more cards and then I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards. Oh my gosh, we got the Three of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay, this reading has been all over the place. Okay, we have been getting like ups and downs, but I really like this Hierophant because this does have to do with stability. This really does speak to your love life ascending to a higher level of commitment, which is good, which is, also very, this well clarifies this Four Wands card. Okay, this really does have to do with Venus as well, which again is a planet of love, and this literally has to do with commitment and marriage and your relationship progressing to a higher level. And with this Three of Wands, this has to do with like distance being mitigated or them coming towards you or them really trying to plan for a future with you. So I'm seeing that like they're starting to get serious about their future. I really like that this person is growing, that this person is progressing. But yeah, when they think about their future, you definitely pop up. Okay, they are finally starting to get a little bit more serious, or at least those thoughts are being planted in their mind about like, escalating this connection or having this connection progress. Yeah, I'm even seeing for some of you guys, you could be in some sort of physical separation. Maybe they live in another city, state, town, hemisphere or something like that, and it's like they're thinking of coming towards you, or maybe they want you to come towards them. Yeah, but I seriously love this Hierophant card. Okay, like the major arcanas really have the strongest messages, and this is like, you know, the only major arcana card that you got. Oh, other than the devil card, but you know, that was more like clarifying. Yeah, more of a clarifying card. So yeah, very, very different energies, but I'm seeing that this person is finally maturing, you know, really leveling up, trying to become the best version of themselves, you know, getting closer with their higher selves. Yeah, you know, this Hierophant, this is someone who is also very knowledgeable and wise, and your person feels like you are that way. You are knowledgeable, you are wise, you have so much wisdom to spread, you have so much goodness to you, and like, you know, they really feel like they can learn a lot from you. And um, I'm seeing that you've really inspired them to level up in a lot of different ways. You know, they're finally starting to get serious. They're finally starting to, like, you know, think more like, seriously about their future, but also just think more and get out of that, like, you know, those blindfolded cards that we got with the Eight of Swords and Two of Swords. Like, you know, really gain some clarity. Again, this has to do with wisdom, knowledge, opening your third eye, even, you know, kind of just being more self-aware. Yeah, that's, you know, really the words that I'm getting. Just getting wiser. I'm seeing, like, you know, this person kind of needed this connection. They even kind of, like, you know, needed you to help them open their eyes up. Okay, not like they needed you, but they're grateful they met you because you did help them do that. I feel like you're pretty mature, like, you know, compared to like maybe other people that they surround themselves with. Yeah, even with the devil, I'm getting they definitely maybe could have bad habits. Maybe they like could drink a lot or something like that, or procrastinate, or just, you know, some they could be in some sort of unhealthy cycles, maybe due to the people that they're around. And like, you know, with you, even their family members and friends have noticed this, but like you really made them want to be a better version of themselves. You really helped them level up. You were a very good influence on them. So yeah, that is also something that I'm seeing here, which is great. Yeah, so I really like that. Again, a lot of ups and downs in this reading, kind of tumultuous. Maybe that is what your relationship is like. It's actually interesting. We got this one random card here. Okay, we also got the Tower. Yeah, so I really feel like there is major transformation happening for this connection. I'm seeing that like you may have already gone through a Tower moment, or maybe you could even be going through some sort of a Tower moment right now. But I'm seeing that this is bringing about change. This is bringing about progress. But I'm seeing that, like, you know, this person needs to be a little bit more stable within themselves. I really do feel like this person lacks stability, but thankfully they are getting there with this Hierophant card. But it's like, you know, at times, like, I'm really seeing that it's like 4 steps forward, and okay, maybe let's say 5 steps forward and like 2 steps back. So they are making progress, but this person does need a little bit more time to, like, you know, kind of just get in touch with themselves and be more like, just, yeah, be the mature version of themselves. This person like desperately needs to work on their crown chakra, okay? Because I feel like they're not as far in their spiritual journey as maybe you are, and you may have had to, like, you know, really put up with a lot or tolerate a lot. And yeah, this person kind of just needs to level up is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten love oracle deck to see what messages we have. It's literally 11:11 right now, you know, as I'm filming this. So yeah, that does correspond to the Four of Wands. A lot of marriage cards, a lot of stability cards. So that's also good. You know, I'm definitely seeing there's more progression going on in this connection than the opposite. Okay, there definitely is a transformation happening in this connection for the better. Yeah. And we also got, I have been manifesting you. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, this person has been manifesting you a lot. I even feel like whenever you think intensely about them, think a lot about them, maybe you just like lay awake at night, like there's a reason why that happens, okay? And that's literally because they're thinking about you. Sometimes it could just come out of nowhere. You're just chilling, going on with their day, and boom, you think about them. They are 100% manifesting you, okay? Like energy is very, very real. Yeah, and we also got this isn't in your, oh my gosh, this isn't in your head, I feel it too. Wow, I got another notification. Yeah, this isn't in your head, I feel it too. You're not crazy. You're not delusional for thinking this way. If anything, they're the ones that are a little bit more delusional, okay? I feel like they are very intense, passionate people. And yeah, they just have like so much that they want to express, but they never really found a good outlet of doing that. I'm seeing that maybe they could have grown up around like maybe a household where they weren't really encouraged to do that, or some sort of like tumultuousness in their life, which, you know, resulted in us getting the Devil and, like, you know, the Tower card. And it's like you were their like, you represent stability, okay? Because you are stable. You are one of the most like stable, have it all together, well-rounded people that they have ever met. And like you know, there's just something that you bring out in them. You bring out that side of them because, you know, everyone is you pushed down, and like that's why they're not willing to give up on this connection. They're just like, okay, this person like embody stability, and that's something that I never truly had in my life, where I had to like, you know, keep looking for it, and it was just hard for me to like, you know, get that, you know, based on the environment that I grew up in. And yeah, now they're really happy and grateful that they met someone like you. So I'm seeing they don't want to give up. Okay, I'm seeing, yeah, they are a little bit immature, they're gonna need some time to really grow up and level up, but at the same time, like it's almost cute. It's like, you know, the little child who's a little bit immature, but like they're just going after that lollipop. They're you know, trying to convince their parents, or like they're just like they're not giving up, maybe even throwing like temper tantrums here and there. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying your person's doing that. It's just like your person just sometimes they kind of behave like a child or can be immature, but at the same time they want this to happen, they want this to work. Okay, um yeah, there's just you just hit different. You just hit different. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, we also got I dream about you. So yeah, this person definitely thinks about you a lot, which is why you might think about them a lot. When I said that you have, oh, they have been manifesting you, um, yeah, it could be subconscious as well. You know, they have been manifesting you by just thinking about you. They've been subconsciously manifesting you by like thinking about you, and you know, thinking about someone a lot really leads to dreaming about them as well. So I would not be surprised if your person's dreaming about you. I definitely feel like they are trying to connect with you in the telepathic realm. Seriously, you could be seeing signs about them. You could be seeing like, you know, messages about this connection. Maybe other tarot readings, or be seeing angel numbers, or maybe hearing like a song that, you know, the both of you had, or something that you connected over, an inside joke. But basically you have been seeing a lot of signs about them, and I feel like you're going to be seeing more signs about them as well, because this person is thinking about you pretty intensely. Okay, we did get a lot of like stubborn energy as well. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and recap the signs real quick. We got Libra, Taurus energy. We got Aries, yeah, Libra, Taurus, Aries, and Capricorn a lot in this reading. So maybe someone could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also got Cancer and Leo energy. So maybe someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But like I always say, don't worry too much about the signs. It has more to do with the messages. But, you know, if the signs do resonate, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. But yeah, hopefully this, you know, this may or may not resonate by that. If not, then definitely, I don't know what that weird duck quack was, but if this doesn't resonate, you can definitely go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end your reading right here, pile 2. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck, and then we also have the Light Seers Tarot deck here for any clarification cards, and then the Love Oracle decks to see what's going on. I don't usually introduce the decks in the beginning. I don't know why I was called to do that. Already I'm getting that like your person, okay, I'm seeing something to do with plan. I literally got 3 of Wands energy. Like the way that I just said things out loud, I feel like your person like owes you some sort of explanation, and they're gonna come forward and like start explaining things to you, or giving you some sense of clarity. Yeah, I have no idea why that spiritual download came before even picking a card, but it did. So, you know, nothing like it's a good thing, whatever I just said. You know, no one's ever turned down clarity. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and see what we picked. So we got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, love it. This has to do with stability, really building with someone, growing with someone. This also has to do with manifestations coming to fruition. So this is a sign that if you have been manifesting this person, they've definitely been getting thoughts about you. They've definitely even been thinking about like being more stable. Or okay, oh my gosh, the whole thing that I was saying about like, you know, planning to come forward. This is not the 3 of Wands, no, but this is all about like putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting in the time. Okay, so yeah, that's something that I'm getting here with the 7 of Pentacles, which is nice, you know, should that be something that you actually want. 7 of Pentacles has to do with like hard work as well. So, you know, this person may feel that like, you know, in the past their relationships have been like, you know, hard work. They had to really work for it, or maybe they thought the people that they were with were like high maintenance or something like that. But like, you know, with you it's just easy. Okay, with you I'm seeing that like, you know, because the connection was there, because it was real, it didn't feel like work. In fact, like instead of like calling you high maintenance or anything, they would say that like, oh, you have standards, and you have very high standards that they want to adhere to. And yeah, like you're worth it. Basically, I'm seeing that like, they want to put in the time, energy, effort because they think that you're really worth it. They think that you are someone that they can see themselves like growing from this connection. Like what I meant to say is that you are someone that they can like learn a lot from, and you're very mature. They feel like you have your life kind of planned out for you, or like at least you're doing something to get there. Okay, this is someone who puts in a lot of hard work, someone who has things going for them, someone who is very serious about life, someone who like has a future, has goals, dreams, ambition. And that is something that you have, and that is something that they find absolutely attractive. Okay, they are attracted to you partially because of that. You really inspire them. Yeah, you inspire growth in them as well. That's interesting. We kind of got like this energy in all the piles. Some piles more than others, but I do believe we got the Seven of Pentacles in one other pile. I believe it's pile 1, so maybe you can go check that out as well. But that is something that I'm seeing here. Okay, so we also did get the Five of Wands. So this Five of Wands has to do with conflict, discord, strife, things not working out, competition. I feel like maybe your person feels like they were in competition because they probably thought that you had other people hitting on you, other people that are interested in you, other people that like want their shot at you, and that's why they have to do something to stand out. Okay, they have to like really build, they have to show you that they're mature, they're more stable, and they're better than the other options that you have. Okay, so that could also be part of what these two cards represent, being right next to one another. With this Five of Wands, I'm also seeing that they there could have been some sort of like, okay, no matter what arguments you have, no matter what you fight about, they're always going to work on they're always going to want to work on this at the end of the day. Okay, they're the kind of person who's just like, okay, let's talk this out, let's solve this. Or even if they weren't, that is the type of energy that I see them really like going into. Okay, like energetically they're going to be like a lot more mature. I feel like you're going to be seeing these changes within them in the 3D. Yeah, but with the Seven of Pentacles, this really does have to do with your person coming to you and saying like, let's work this out. I don't want to leave this on bad terms if you are in separation. Okay, for a lot of you guys, this could just mean the whole thing that I was saying about like whenever you and this person, like if you ever get into a fight or some sort of argument or some sort of conflict, this person's going to want to actually work through that, which shows like a very grand level of maturity. Okay, because some people think that like, oh, we have one fight and it's over, I don't want to do this anymore, this isn't like something that I signed up for. But I really see that this person, even if they were like that initially, they're gonna level up, they're gonna mature up, because they really feel like there is something worth in this connection holding on to and exploring. Yeah, they want to explore the potential for sure. Okay, we also got the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is really nice. Four of Wands has to do with stability, especially the number 4. That has to do with stability. Four of Wands has to do with marriage, wedding, celebration. So I feel like, this person really loves your energy. You definitely do have this lightheartedness to you, even though you are someone that's very serious and, someone that has a lot going on in their life, someone who's very abundant, someone who knows how to pave the path to their success, someone who works really hard at everything. Okay, like yes, whatever it is that you do, your job, hobbies, school, but like also this relationship as well, they know that you are someone that like puts in a lot of effort. And because of that, like I'm seeing that like, okay, this is someone who knows how to compromise, someone who knows how to talk, someone who knows how to like have a real conversation, someone who's hardworking, someone who I can really see myself growing with and being with for the long term. But what I'm saying is that you do have this lighthearted energy to you, as well as the serious energy, and it balances out really well. Okay, it's not like one overrules the other, or like it's some sort of like imbalance. No, like you and this person, I'm even seeing like 1111 here. Maybe that could be something that you're number, or 111, you could be seeing angel numbers that I just mentioned there. I don't know what's going on. Like I feel like I have so much to say in this reading, but it's just like I'm like struggling to get it out. Like there's, see, like literally I'm stuttering right now because my mind is going at like freaking 100 miles per hour. So, you know, that tells me that this person also has so much that they want to say to you, so much that they want to let you know, so much clarity that they want to give you, like I said in the beginning. Yeah, but with this Four of Wands, you know, this really does have to do with stability. This has to do with wanting to give you more, okay? Like literally this is all about giving, okay? And this is all about like wanting more in this connection, okay? Wanting this to like escalate, wanting to progress this connection to the next level. Seriously, this is like the marriage card, one of the marriage cards. Yeah. um Four Wands, you know, this just has to do with like, yeah, Venus and Aries. So like a mix of love and passion. Okay, I'm seeing that this person is very passionate about you, and it's like their love for you grows. Okay, like even if this is something that like, you know, maybe you just started to get to know each other, or it's still in its early phases, like they can almost like see this like going towards marriage, or like they've at least thought about like what it would be like to have you as a partner for the long term. Like those thoughts are definitely being planted in their mind. So maybe if you are manifesting them, this is also a sign that these manifestations are working out. Your person definitely is thinking about like offering you something, or at the very least, thinking about like a long-term connection with you. Okay, that might seem intense, but I feel like out of all the piles, like, you know, this pile, oh my gosh, like we got it going. Pile 3, yeah. We also got the Page of Wands. So I'm seeing that this person wants to give you some sort of message. Yeah, you know, I mentioned the Three of Wands, you know, them wanting to explore this connection and things like that. Page of Wands kind of does have a similar energy. Yeah, but with this Page of Wands, they want to really give you a message of, um, you know, like, well, first of all, they're passionate about you, yes, but like they want to give you a message about like, okay, look, clearly there's a lot of chemistry between us. There is attraction, but like, what say you this goes a little bit deeper? What say you we explore these horizons, like, you know, kind of see where things go. Maybe make things more exclusive if you aren't already, or wherever you are, like, um, take things to the next level, but gradually. Nothing like super big right now. Like I do feel like eventually it will get to this Four of Wands, you know, like this long-term committed future, if that is something that you want. You know, same with the Seven of Pentacles. But I'm seeing that they're going to take like gradual steps, which is also the theme that we got in today's piles. But I seriously feel like pile 3, oh my gosh, for whatever reason, the pile 3s that I pick always end up getting the most like, you know, like heading towards commitment type of card, relationship really progressing type of cards. Yeah. But with this Page of Wands, it's like, you know, like look at this person. This person is like literally looking out into the horizons. Like they want to explore this connection. They want to see what more there is, you know, because they feel like you're someone that really stands out. You're someone that they want to like, you know, really, they want to give a, like, oh my gosh, they want to give this connection a shot. Okay. They really want to see like how you, get along well, maybe like how you are when it comes to making slightly more like serious decisions, because, you know, there's always, for the most part, like relationships, you know, they have that honeymoon phase. There's always a lot of passion, people get along, but I'm really seeing like they're almost going to want to test, not like you, but this connection, to see like, okay, when we have to make big decisions, how will this person, aka you, and them react? How will you guys talk about these things? How will you compromise? How will you come to certain decisions? Okay, so they're really thinking that far ahead. I feel like this person, like, you know, they do like stability. They do want stability in their life. This is the type of person who is not fulfilled with superficial relationships, or, you know, just dating for fun, like casual dating. That doesn't really, like, you know, fulfill them in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's just something that I'm seeing with this Page of Wands. You know, a little bit of like testing going on here to see, how this connection will progress, how this connection will move forward. I'm even seeing something to do with traveling. Maybe like they want to see like how you are when they travel, or maybe they want to take you on some sort of trip, maybe some sort of like weekend getaway or something like that. Not really to test you. I'm more seeing that like, you know, they want to spend more time with you. They want to like take things to that next level. They want to be able to do, you know, more like relationshipy type things and more mature adult conversation, or have, you know, more mature adult conversations with you. Oh my gosh, what happened to my voice? Yeah, but like what I'm also seeing here is that they, um yeah, like it's not gonna, they're not gonna like outwardly test you, but it's almost like you both will realize like, oh, this is, you know, this is something new in our connection. This is something like we haven't really like, you know, experienced. This is something that, you know, is more of like the whole, you know, whatever I was saying about the mature adult talk conversations type things, right? So yeah, that's just what I'm seeing is going to happen here. Like maybe the universe is going to be testing this connection, to see like how well the both of you get along when it comes to making more serious decisions. Okay, I feel like I said that like 3 different times. Yeah, in different ways. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh, yeah. So with this Queen of Cups, there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotions. The Queen of Cups always comes up, and whenever, or sorry, let me rephrase that. Oh my gosh, it is so late here. It's literally 12:21. Oh gosh, but I really wanted to make this reading. This is my last day at this beautiful hotel in Chicago. Maybe Chicago could be relevant. I'm seeing 12:21. That could also be relevant. Maybe someone was born on December 21st, or 12 or 21 could be numbers. Yeah. That adds up to 3 plus 3, 6. I'm seeing 3 and 6 as well. Okay, yeah, like I'm super hyped up on caffeine and sugar right now. But with this Queen of Cups, you know, whenever she shows up, I always see this card as like someone having genuine feelings for you. Okay, someone wanting to be with you because they want to be with you, not because they need to be with you. This Queen of Cups is someone who, yes, you know, she could have been in a couple of relationships in the past, but she's only really given her heart to a few people. And that's exactly how your person feels about you. And I'm also assuming, you know, because I do feel like there is mirroring energy here, because I literally just looked at this Four of Wands when saying that this 11:11 energy, and even 12:21, that's like a palindrome number. I don't know if that applies for numbers, but like, yeah, the energy definitely is mirrored here. But I'm seeing that, you know, the both of you, yes, you could have dated and things like that, dated other people in the past, but you only felt a real connection, a deeper bond with this person, or maybe a couple of other people, maybe just this person even. Okay, and that's the same with this person. Okay, the feelings definitely are reciprocated here. um yeah, I love this Queen of Cups. Okay, this, she's so like genuine, authentic, selfless, compassionate. That's also what your person really thinks about you. They feel like you have a lot of love to give. You may have really opened up their heart chakra. Yeah, this Queen of Cups really does have her heart chakra, you know, open to giving and receiving love, and you really did do that. Okay, I feel like you're the kind of person that no matter how much you've been hurt, you're still not going to give up on love, because you have so much love within yourself. And I feel like your person can really see that. Your person sees how much you love yourself. Okay, I really feel like you are going through this like perpetual energetic upgrade that's really drawing this person into you. Okay, even if you don't see it in the 3D, it's happening in the 5D. Seriously, you embody this Queen of Cups energy here. Okay, you radiate this Queen of Cups energy, and your person, like, oh my gosh, like this is like their ideal person. Like this is like someone that they really put on, like you are someone that they put on a pedestal. Like this Queen of Cups is someone who's very highly revered, someone who, yeah, you know, she really does feel with their heart. You know, she tries to think logically, but sometimes her emotions take over. And like your person really likes that you're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to really give. Like even if, like, let's say you are the kind of person who still has their walls up, boundaries up, or like you have boundaries set in place. This person really just, like, they can feel the love emanating from you. Okay, like you are the kind of person that, like I said, no matter how much you've been hurt, you always have love to give. And those are the type of people, you know, like a lot of people are attracted to those type of people. Sometimes, you know, it could even like be bad, because like you could attract energy vampires, but at the end of the day, people want to be with people who have a lot of love, who have a lot of love to give. You know, you really invoke deeper feelings within your person, and it's like you really bring out the warm fuzzy side within them, which is so beautiful, so cute, you know, so wholesome and genuine. So I really like that for you. Yeah. Let's go and pick a couple more cards. Oh, we also got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we got 2 pages here. So I feel like this person is going to come forward and give you some sort of message. Okay, this is literally like, you know, heading towards stability, heading towards something more. Page of Pentacles, it's not exactly the Knight of Pentacles, or even, actually it's kind of good that it's not the Knight of Pentacles, because that is the slowest moving card. Yeah, but you know, it's not exactly the King or Queen of Pentacles yet either. So I'm seeing like, you know, there's a lot of emotions here, but like in terms of it manifesting into the 3D, I feel like this person does want to take their time. They do care about you a lot, so they want to make sure that, like, you know, this is something that, like, they want to think this out so that they're able to offer you something good, something more, something, you know, something that you're worthy of, something that you're deserving of. But they're gonna take it gradually. Okay, they're gonna take it step by step. Astronaut love bomb. Yeah, I feel like we got a similar message in pile 1 too. Seriously, all these 3 piles have had like a very similar message, even though we got very different cards. I don't know why that is, because I usually find very different messages, but maybe just something in the air. I'm filming this during Mercury retrograde. I believe Venus is in Scorpio as well, so feelings are definitely at an all-time high. But you know, communication, things actually like happening in the 3D. That could also be a little bit slow. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'm filming this on the day that Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram crashed. So I'm really seeing that, like, for some of you guys, maybe you might have had some sort of clash in communication or lack of communication. I mean, this is like proof astrology is real. If Mercury retrograde is not real, why did all these like main social media platforms literally just crash out of nowhere? They were down for a couple of hours. I mean, like, Facebook lost like $6 to $7 billion, okay? Or Mark Zuckerberg, yeah. Anyways, I'm digressing. But I'm just seeing that, like, this person really wants to be sure of what they want to offer you before they come forward, so that, like, it's not like too little, but it's not too much. Like, I like this Page of Pentacles because it's in the middle. It's definitely higher than like the like Three of Pentacles. Even like Ten of Pentacles. Although they do have like kind of different meanings. Pages are different, but my point is, like, it's getting there. Okay, there is definitely progress that you're going to see manifest in the 3D. So that is a good sign. Should that be something that you want? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck. Yeah, it looks like we didn't really need to pick the cards from the Light Seers deck. I feel like we didn't really need too much clarification on the individual cards. The cards really just like built up upon one another. Yeah, but we did get 2 pages and we got 1 queen. So I'm really seeing that, like, maybe you kind of could be embodying this queen energy, whereas there's still the page. They still have a little bit more maturing and leveling up to do. But the feelings are there. The feelings and emotions are at an all-time high. It's a matter of time before they like actually come forward and make you an offer, and have that manifest in the 3D, like I said. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Island Time Wellness deck to see what we have here for you, pile 3. Ooh, okay, so we got keys on a ring, many options, decisions. Yeah, I do feel like, this person has options. They do have, like, decisions to make regarding that, but I'm seeing that, like, they don't want these other options, okay? In fact, I'm even seeing like they had options before they met you. I feel like maybe, they could have been dating around, but then they met you and, like, you literally embody this Queen of Cups vibes, and now they're cutting off all their other hoes, like, mind my language. But, like, that, like, for whatever reason, that's been on my mind a lot. Like, every time, like, I just saw this post about, like, oh, if you are really looking for a serious relationship and someone that you want to be in a long-term steady partnership with, you gotta cut off all your hoes. You gotta not care about, like, what these other people think about you on Instagram. Like, you have to give your focus, or, like, if you want something serious, you have to be in vibrational alignment of wanting something serious. Sometimes, just another, like, spiritual download that I'm getting here, it's not even that, like, when you attract partners that maybe are non-committal, or yeah, maybe they kind of like string you along, because this kind of does say that it could be that you're not as open to receiving love as you thought. It's like, maybe you think, like, oh yeah, they have emotional baggage, they have too much going on. But, like, a lot of the times it could even just be that our heart chakras aren't open enough, so you're attracting those partners that are in the same vibrational alignment as you. So yeah, but the good part about that is that things can always change. Vibrations, energy is ever changing, so it's like you can definitely literally change this person by manifesting them to change. Okay, like, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and that literally is about manifesting your desires. And when I say change, I don't mean physically changing anyone in 3D, not like not even like talking to them, but just changing within yourself to change the type of people that you attract, or even like the vibration of people that you attract. Okay, like, I know this is controversial to other people, but I genuinely believe in the law of assumption. Okay, what you think and feel of yourself is nothing but a reflection of, or sorry, your 5D is nothing but a reflection of how you think and feel about yourself. Okay, I've literally heard stories of people changing, like, F boys and F girls to, like, husband and wifey material by literally just changing within themselves. I know people are just like, oh, you can't change other people. You can change anything in the world by literally just changing yourself. Okay, and that involves no coercion, no force, no anything. Because I'm seeing, like, you don't even have to do much to change the circumstances of the situation. Because I'm seeing that, for some of you guys, maybe it's not really where you want to be right now, or you wish that they would take things to the next level, and maybe you're experiencing some sense of stagnancy. See, the love is there. It's not like you have to manifest this person to love you. They have love for you. They have feelings for you. It's just that, you have to kind of like value yourself, put yourself first, prioritize yourself. Like, literally, this Queen of Cups is you. Okay, like, you do embody the Queen of Cups vibes, but at times, like, maybe you forget who you are, and sometimes when that happens, like, your 3D can reflect that. So if you ever feel down, if you ever feel like anxious about something, which is normal, it's part of the human experience. I'm not saying push those feelings, definitely do experience that, but if you ever do feel that way, channel this beautiful Queen of Cups energy to get you back, to get you back to who you are, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys see that blue man on TikTok, but like, it's this guy that has like blue LED lights, and he always has like such an empowering message, like, you know, never forget who you are, like, you know, you're always like on the pedestal, you're always up there, like, never forget your worth. Yeah, and that's literally what I'm seeing here, okay? So, yeah, and I feel like when that happens, this literally says new phase, rekindle, transformation, renew, growth, changed mind, okay? So, this person is going to change their mind about you. They're going to be more committal. You're going to see a different version of this person, maybe a version that where this person is really admitting that they like you, they care about you, where they're being a lot more vocal and expressive towards you. Yeah, yeah. Major transformation, major growth happening. This literally says rekindling, so definitely reconciliation if you're in no contact, but there's something big happening, okay? This phoenix is all about things rising from the ashes, okay? So it's like, you know, this perpetual cycle between life and death. Like, there is no such thing as death technically, or there is, but like, you know, energy, matter cannot be created or destroyed completely, right? So like, this relationship, like, there is a chance for this to progress or rekindle, or, you know, for the both of you to have some sort of reconciliation as well. So yeah, yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Wow, this is amazing. Like, this gives me so much hope. Maybe that this gave you a lot of hope too, but really, pile 3, I feel like you could be like, you know, the winner pile. You're like the most promising pile out of all the readings that we did today, or all the other piles that we filmed today. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.